Hey y'all, what's up? It's me, Z, coming at you from outside today, and I'm holding my own tripod, so if it's a little shaky, that's why. But I just wanted to hop on and talk about the drama. It's not really drama, but the decision that Anita B made to cancel the career fair very last minute. If you're not aware, yesterday they sent out an email saying that the career fair portion of the conference will not be happening. And it really threw a wrench. What is even that metaphor? A wrench in a socket? A wrench in your socket? That can't be right. It messed up a lot of people's plans, to say the least. A lot of people rely on the career fair. If you've never been to Grace Hopper before, you can watch my vlog about it. But it is a massive conference. There's like 40,000 people there. And a big part of why a lot of people go, especially students, is because this massive job fair that's like the size of a football field. There's like over 300 companies there. Companies you've never heard of, the companies that you have heard of. And then just a lot of chances to network with people. And of course this year we can't network in real life, and that's not Anita B's fault. But at least people still had that career fair. On top of that, there was different like layers of tickets. And there was a ticket you could buy that was just career fair. So if you bought the just career fair ticket, you are kind of like really out of luck right now. And I did hear that it was gonna get rescheduled, but who knows when that's gonna happen, because I'm just not sure what happened in the last, like, why wait until Saturday, two days before the conference starts, to tell people that there's no job fair? Like, what did you find out on Saturday that you didn't know a week ago, a month ago? Like, what changed? There's also some really big changes, just kind of like as a side note, outside of the career fair. So at first there was like caps on how many people could register for a session, which made no sense to me. Like, how do you fill up an online conference? Like, how does that happen? How do you fill up slots? So they changed that. So now regular sessions, there's no cap on how many people can attend. But there is a cap still on the workshops, which I still feel some kind of way about, because I didn't get to register for workshops because I didn't register on September 2nd, and it's online, so I wasn't even worried about registering, and I played myself. But hopefully they make some changes to the workshops as well. So that was a good change. But as far as the career fair goes, back to that, that's basically canceled. And if you didn't set up an interview with companies beforehand, then you're not really going to get a chance to do that. You're not going to get a chance to network with people and all of that. And I know a lot of people don't really set up interviews before Grace Hopper. I remember when I went, somebody reached out to me on LinkedIn, and they were like, hey, it was Capital One. They were like, hey, Capital One is having this event, you should come, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh yeah, for sure, I'll be there. And it wasn't an interview set up, but it was, just that meet and greet. But that was like one thing. I feel like most people go to the job fair the first day, and then they start setting up those interviews. So all that being said, I am here to tell y'all how to still get a good Grace Hopper experience, even with all of this being dropped on us. Alright, so here's a few ways you can still get a great experience at Grace Hopper. Number one, start searching those hashtags and connecting with people. I mean, anybody, search the hashtag either VGHC or VGHC20. Those got me the most results when I was looking them up online to prep for this video. You can try VGHC 2020, but not too many people were posting under that hashtag. And also, I'm just going to plug myself. Check out my Twitter account, my Instagram account. I'll be making sure to like post people that are looking for opportunities, I'll be making sure to retweet people who are looking to hire, and just repost job opportunities and connection opportunities and stuff like that, because I just can't imagine how I would feel if this was last year when I was actively searching for a new job, and then like this just got canceled. But make sure you are connecting with these people. If they say DM me, DM them. Even if they don't say DM me and they say that their team is hiring, feel free to respond directly to the tweet or the post. But if you are shy, go ahead and shoot that DM. As long as they said that they were recruiting, they will be happy to talk to you in their DMs. It won't be a problem. And like I said, on Twitter and on LinkedIn, because of course there's a bunch of recruiters on LinkedIn. So not only should you be searching those hashtags, keeping up with those posts, interacting with people, but also put VGHC20, hashtag VGHC20 in your handle or in your name, like somewhere where it's like kind of searchable as well, because then when people search those hashtags, you will pop up on the list. So yes, that's the best way. Definitely keep networking. Recruiters understand how devastating this is to a lot of job seekers, and so they will definitely be willing to talk to people and, you know, get those applications and hopefully get y'all some interviews and get y'all some offers. The next thing that I have, so that you can still take full advantage of Grace Hopper, is slipping my mind. The next thing is to make sure that you have your resume uploaded to the resume database for Grace Hopper. If you feel like your resume just still isn't perfect, you're still working on it, go ahead and submit it anyway, because most recruiters or hiring managers or whoever you're talking to get that interview, they're going to ask you for an updated version of your resume. So just feel free to go ahead and submit that resume, and it shouldn't be a big deal for you to send somebody another one. And honestly, even if they don't ask for an updated one, you can be like, you found me on the portal, but actually here's the most up-to-date version of your resume, and they'll be like, oh, thank you so much, great, awesome, looks amazing. Don't feel free to apply for a job beforehand, but I would say don't, because a lot of companies have special listings for Grace Hopper so that they know you are a Grace Hopper applicant, and I assume that they like move you to the front or kind of just have a special process where they try to get you through pretty quickly, and they'll let you know what the links to those are and stuff like that. Or you might be able to search on companies' websites for a Grace Hopper position, right? So it'll be like software engineer blah 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 Grace Hopper, and they only do the Grace Hopper so that they know where it came from. That might be a tip for you girlies who didn't get a ticket though. You gotta, think smart. Even if you didn't go and you see people, hashtagging and all that, DM them, even if you're not going to the conference, because it's a free-for-all, baby. Do not throw away your shot. The worst thing they'll say is no. We can't take your application because you're not going to Grace Hopper. I don't think they would really do that. So try what you can. Try what you can. But yes, and on the note of resumes, if you feel like yours is not awesome or you just want it to be reviewed, feel free to email it to me. You can DM me on Instagram or Twitter. Low-key Instagram DMs are better, kind of easier to read, but either way it goes, feel free. You can also email me. I'll have that in the description, and I will try to help y'all out. I can't promise that I'll get to everybody, so if you just want some quick tips, check out my resume video that I posted a couple months ago, and I reviewed some resumes with Maya Loves Code. Shout out to the homie Maya, and we gave out some really good tips in that video. And then the last thing I kind of want to say about this whole situation is that I had to check to see if I was still recording. The last thing I have to say about this situation is that if you were just really looking forward to the career fair, I would ask for a refund, because if they can't tell us, not these cars acting like they at the racetrack, if they can't tell us when this is going to be rescheduled in the next few days, I don't know if it would be worth it. If you don't already have a ticket to Grace Hopper, I would say it's not worth it. But as far as the career fair goes, I mean, here's my thought on the whole rescheduling thing. It's October. When you hit November, December, people start taking a lot of vacation. So if you set up that career fair, companies have to replan their recruiters and hiring managers to be ready for whenever they reschedule it for. And then let's say you get an interview, you pass the first round. Now your second round is let's say you're a student. Your second round is probably going to be during those. It's probably going to be during final time, especially because the timeline has moved up. I don't know, things can just be really slow, and I'm just really nervous about what's gonna happen. So if you're thinking about canceling your ticket, I mean, I would go ahead and cancel it, and you'll, as long as you can buy another one later. I don't know, I would cancel it though, because that's just the way that they delivered the news. The timing is just, it doesn't sit right with me. I don't like that, and I probably won't even think about going to Grace Hopper next year just because of this situation, but then just other ways that I've heard of people getting treated at the conference and stuff like that. I just can't really vouch for it anymore. But I will still be attending because I already have a ticket. I'm not looking for a job right now, but I still have the sessions to go to. I'll let y'all know how that goes. Like I said, if you need any help, feel free to DM me, leave a comment. I love comments, and it, helps boost my video. You can book time with me on Buy Me a Coffee if you want some really serious one-on-one time, and follow me on all my socials, and I'll be retweeting stuff and reposting stuff. And yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.